Inconsistent.
Restarted, right?
I think black people are not irredeemable, but there just needs to be brutal honesty. It's like, look, these black people are really struggling and they're turning into these maniacs. It seems like they don't do anything right. They're obnoxious, they're rude, they're inconsiderate, aggressive, cruel. And, you know, look, nobody hates black people for being black. If there are people like that, I think that's exceedingly rare. And I don't consider myself one of them. The reason that people have negative attitudes about black people is because most people's interactions with black people are negative. Most people's interactions with black people is when you're stuck in traffic and you see a Nissan Altima speeding down the shoulder. And you say, what the fuck? You're not supposed to do that. If everybody did that, it would just be another lane. And, you know, not everybody can do that. But it's like these people have no respect for decorum. They think the rules don't apply to them. They have no respect for society. Like that's their interaction is they are a waiter and they wait on a black table and the black people don't tip and they're fucking rude. Like that's most people's interactions. It's stuff like that. They go to the DMV and they see a black person behind the counter and they say, oh, here we go. And the person's rude. Now, it just goes to show people are not racist. It goes to show people don't like people that are rude. That people don't, it's unpleasant. People want to be treated with consideration and respect. And it is true that black people are, in this day and age, unfortunately, seem to have very low moral character. It's not even just the violence, although the violence is pretty striking. If you live your life and you know that you're going to be mugged by black people, it kind of colors your opinion or perception of black people, wouldn't you say? If 99% of the carjackings and stabbings and shootings that you see in Chicago are by black people, when you're walking down the street late at night, guess what you're looking for? Black people. And you equate that with danger. And it doesn't take a lot of them to spoil the whole bunch like that. And we just want black people to take accountability and say, look, I'm not a bad person. I'm not a bad person. It just seems that every time I encounter you people, for the most part, it's negative. And sometimes extremely negative, like I could get a gun in my face. You know, that's a problem. And people go, well, you are just loaded up with hatred and racism. It's like, I'm really not. I'm a really friendly person. I'm a really polite, friendly person. I give everybody a chance. But if I'm someplace and I see some black person walking in with their pants sagging and they can't articulate what their problem is or what they need, and they're rude and they're aggressive and I'm in fear for my life, like, yeah, I have a problem with all of that. And people go, and these black people go, well, you're racist, you're racist. It's like, no, I just hate inconsiderate behavior. If black people were super well behaved, we would be racist in the other direction. We'd say, black people, oh yes, dude, yes. My day is about to turn around for the better. What can I help you with, sir? Please, come right on in. Man.
Hold on. He's laughing for the same reason why when Eddie Murphy tells a joke about white people, everybody laughs. Because there is a tinge of truth to it. And we all know it. You know what I'm saying? So that's why to him, he's laughing because he knows, oh yeah, he's right. You know what I'm saying? And I mean, obviously this guy, Nick Fuentes, he's generalizing. You know what I'm saying? And I think he's generalizing because that's what is pushed to us as black culture. You know what I'm saying? When they say black culture, they mean that. They mean the hip hop, the pants sagging, the ghetto. That's what they mean. They told us that's what that is. And we're just reacting to what you told us it is.
So we have this in the back of our minds about what you are, what you represent.
Because you told us that's what you are.
Because that's what you told us you are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then they get mad that we view them in the light that they told us.
Portrayed.
That they told us. And as much as I on especially on TikTok, like sometimes I'll get into these lives, and I'll be like, it's not.
It's like me painting a portrait of flowers, and they're beautiful, and you're like, oh my god, your flowers are amazing, and you're like, I hate flowers. Why are you looking at me about flowers? Not the fly like the vice, like Pence. You know what I'm saying? It's like I drew this beautiful canvas of something, flowers, and you're like, wow, this guy's about flowers. Look how great that looks. And I'm like, you're offending me. I hate flowers.
Yeah, exactly.
How could you judge me on flowers?
How dare you say,
bro? You're holding up the canvas of flowers that you painted. Like, you obviously are good at. No, that's not who I am.
And then again, when I go to the live, I kind of make this argument with people, like, it's not the skin color, it's the culture. Because if you go to Texas and you see a black guy with a cowboy hat and cowboy boots, you don't feel the same way. You know what I mean? Like, the vibe is totally different. The vibe is like, oh, well, we got a cowboy on our hands here. You know what I'm saying? Good day, sir. You know what I'm saying? Like, the vibe is different.
He giddy up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you go to a suburb, and you see a family there, the husband's going out, suit and tie, getting in his car, going to work with a suitcase on, I don't feel that. If I see him walking down the street, if I see a guy walking down the street with a suit and tie and a suitcase, walking down the street towards me in the middle of the night, and I'm walking past him, am I worried that he's going to rob me? I don't think so.
Right. He's going to work.
I might even say hi to him or give him a little nod.
Good evening, sir.
Hey, what's up, buddy? All right.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But if you got somebody walking down you with the pants sag and smoking weed, now I'm like, red alert. You know, or at least yellow alert. You know what I'm saying? Minimum.
Yellow alert.
At least yellow alert.
Shields up.
Shields up. Hold on, what's going on here? All right.
And then you see images of like you seen the 3 kids that got caught shoplifting.
Oh yeah, you see things like that, and it just builds,
and it furthers that narrative that this is what your group of people are about.
And I've said this before, and I'm just gonna say it again because we're talking about it. If me and you are walking through the woods and we never seen a lion before, and we see a nice fluffy lion with his big fluffy hair, and you go up to him lion, and you walk up to him like, oh, look at that big fluffy animal.
It's a big cat.
It's a big kitty cat. And you walk up to him and you start touching his hair, and then he mauls you, and I run away. The next time I see a lion, I'm going to be like, that's dangerous. Right? So imagine you're sitting down and you're watching news, and the freaking suspect is always a lion.
Always a lion.
And you're like, yo, you got to be careful. These lions out there are crazy.
Always. And oh my gosh.
And if the lion has a do-rag on, forget about it.
Definitely a lion.
But is that racist, or is that just what is it called? Pattern recognition.
Yeah, it's pattern recognition.
You know what I'm saying?
It's make it make sense. Yeah. That's another point right there. Make it make sense. Call it for what it is. You see purple or you see green? What do you see? What color is this? Yeah. This shit is red. It's not purple. Stop it.
Yeah, stop. Yeah.
Stop that. This is what it is. Now, does that mean that's every single black person in the black community on the planet of Earth? Hell no.
Well, but that's what I'm saying. He's generalizing.
And
I get it. That you feel like, yo, that's not, everybody's not like
that. That might be wrong, generalizing.
Even amongst the pants sagging wearing community, some of them are
dope.
Dope people, yeah.
Dope.
I love them.
Very kind.
Some of the best.
But
the problem is,
in general,
and I'm gonna for the people that are listening that are like, oh man, that's still racist. Okay, imagine you see a cop, right?
Okay, I see them all the time.
A lot of people think
literally
these cops are bad. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna arrest you. They're gonna George Floyd you. They're gonna freaking pin something on you.
Not George Floyd.
Yeah. Dude. So be careful. Why did you have that in your head when you think about police? It's because you've seen it before. You've seen the body cam where, you know, they immediately shoot the guy or whatever. You know, that kid that got pulled out the car and they snuffed them. Yeah. Right? You're thinking, oh man, they're bad. They're all bad. And then when somebody goes, oh, well, it's just a few bad apples. And then their reaction is like, no, we got to get rid of those bad apples. That's what he's saying.
Yeah.
Get rid of those bad apples.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Instead of coming at me for pointing out the shit that I'm seeing with my own eyes, make it make sense, why don't you come at each other and do better with each other?
Just like you told the police to do. You told the police to do that.
Yeah.
And they're consciously, I mean, as far as I see, they're trying their best.
Make the effort.
I mean, obviously you can't get everybody.
Right.
But if we see an effort being made, we should all feel like, okay, good, they're doing something about this.
Yeah, and it starts with your kids, like those three manganzones that was out there stealing, talking about open the door. You know what I mean? Yeah, like so,
and they're expressing violence at the age where they shouldn't even be. They should be thinking Santa Claus is real still at that age.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? They shouldn't be robbing a store. They should be thinking, oh, Santa Claus is still real. The Tooth Fairy's going to come. They should be in that mindset.
Yeah. Playing, doing,
doing kid stuff.
Kid stuff.
But instead they're doing stuff and it's probably learned behavior.
There's nothing that's not learned.
And I saw a video where one of the kids the sister was recording herself. Talking about, oh, you guys are talking about my brother, da-da-da. And then she was recording the brother. And the brother's basically saying the same thing. You know, and you're looking at him like, oh, they get it from you guys.
Yeah.
You're the reason why this kid's gonna grow up and probably go to jail.
Yeah,
because of you.
That whole behavior was learned, and it's just passed down and passed down. And if you're so successful, a generation of people, Puerto Ricans, or up every one of y'all, whites, if you're so successful at passing down misbehavior, you could equally pass down good behavior, good morals, good ethics.
And it's the lack of accountability too. It's just like you don't want to recognize that there's a wrong here, and because it's like, oh, not me, I'm a victim.
You know why? Because wrong really hurts.
Yeah.
All these people pretending that, oh, you didn't call me a sir, I'm hurt. No. When you take accountability, that shit hurts. Yeah. You're like you make that face that I don't know if you feel it. That face that's like, oh.
So I'm gonna tell you the feeling. People that don't know the feeling, and maybe people don't have a conscience and they don't know what this feeling.
They don't have an inner voice either.
But like you're ever driving in your car, and you're like, oh, I'll make this left. Oh, there's a car coming. Let me make this left real quick. And you go to make the left, and for some reason you don't make it in time. The other car almost hits you and honks the horn, and you're like, sorry, I feel like an asshole. And then you pull up to the red light, and he's directly either behind you or next to you, and you're kind of like, oh.
Now you're like, he's right there.
Yeah. That feeling you get, you should feel that. When things like this happen with these kids robbing, you should feel like, we need to fix that.
Yeah,
that's our bad. You know what I'm saying? We shouldn't let this slide.
If you could avoid that feeling in your life, you're doing well.
And also, to kind of what we were talking about before, like in the 80s was peak. If a kid behaved like that in the 80s, the same community, same people, and the grandmother didn't get to that kid in time, some of the neighbors would have smacked the kid in the head like, yo, you don't do that.
Yeah, and be
in fact, you know what? I'm bringing you to your grandmother right now.
Yeah, exactly. By the way, this is what happened, and I had to smack him across.
And the grandmother wasn't in the discussion. Thank you so much. Because it takes a community, you know what I'm saying?
It does. That's a really true saying. It does take a community to raise, a child or the next generation. And I think because of this social media and technology age is one of the side effects that we're not as communal as we used to be. We are in a digital, and that digital footprint is so static and stale. It's plastic and distant, which gives you this incentive to come out of phase, come out of character, come out of, your norms. Because before, like you said, when someone did wrong, it's like, damn, now the whole block is looking at me crazy. I'm embarrassing. I don't want to go outside. I don't want to go outside. Yeah. Now it's like, I don't give a yeah. I'm in this plastic world, you know what I mean? So I can do whatever I want.
I know he's generalizing with a specific race, but it's everybody.
Yeah, it's not just black.
Yeah, no, it's not just black. If I go to Washington Heights and the kids act up, I should be like, hey guys, take care of this kid.
Yeah,
whose kid is this? Oh, you don't know. Oh, I don't know the kid. I don't know the father, but I know they live over there.
I see a bunch of 15, 14-year-olds doing some crazy shit on the corner. I'm not stopping those kids. There's 10 of them. Yeah. 3 of them at least heavier than me. I can't take even 2 of them down.
But we should feel comfortable if somebody knocks on your door and then you open it and somebody's standing there and they got your kid like, hey, look, I know you don't know me, but your kid was just stealing from that store and I brought him here.
So imagine that.
I'd be like, what? What did you do? Did you steal from the store? Oh, well, I don't have any money. I'll be like, thank you very much. What's your name? Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Let me beat this kid.
Let me beat this kid.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to beat a child. I've been looking for one.
I've been looking for a reason. Thanks for bringing it to my attention. Oh my
God, I would have never known. Thank you. But we should feel comfortable, especially amongst ourselves. You kind of still see some of that in like Spanish communities. You know what I'm saying? Like sometimes older people will yell at deja eso, no haga eso. Manganzón. You know what I'm saying? Like you get some of the yelling.
Oh, they won't maybe directly call the kid out. And this is in multiple soldiers. Right now, they won't directly be like, hey, man, and slap the kid over the head. But they'll be like, Let me Instagram your mother real quick.
Yeah. Well,
And tell her.
give me at least that. You record and send it to me.
Yeah, record and send. Oh my gosh.
And then I'll be like, oh, sit down. And I play it on TV.
Randomly while
Do
you're
you know
watching a
what this
movie.
is? Yeah.
You see this?
You know what I'm saying? Have you ever seen this movie?
What's funny about it is that we've been in that situation,
Yeah.
so it kind of feels good to be on the opposite side of it. It's like, oh, it's my turn to call it out.
This movie's called I'm Gonna Beat Your Ass. Let's finish watching it.
It's fucked up because we're laughing about it and we'll laugh afterwards.
Yeah. But I think that's a level of accountability amongst ourselves. Like, again, if I saw a viral video of one of my kids, imagine, oh my God, one of my kids stealing a store and acting like that. Whoo! First of all, the bochorno, bro. Ay, no more. I've got to delete. I can't have TikTok, Instagram. I'm done. I gotta get out of it. I'll feel like that guy in the car, like, I know, sorry. I feel like him. But the level of correction, whether that be beating or punishment or whatever, there has to be a correction.
Yeah.
Because that's at least as a man, you feel like that's my kid. I want them to succeed. I want them to be better than me.
And it's crazy because I almost feel like telling the audience or people who are listening to this to be like, reach out. There are communities and there's a place you could call. It's like, no, those places are the ones that cause this problem.
Yeah, word. They're the ones that are coddling your job.
They're the ones that are coddling this behavior.
How'd you feel when you stole that?
Like, no.
When the lady you locked the door and yelled at you, how did you feel?
No. These are not the people you go to.
Yeah, you go to your neighbors and be like, look, if you see my kid out there, you let me know. You beat his ass if I can't get to him in time.
Definitely let me know. Record that.
Yeah, record that. Yeah.
And send it to me. That 100%. Way I have it.
Yep.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. Is he wrong for generalizing? Yeah. But how do you not generalize something that's being fed constantly? And if I were the blacks or the Puerto Ricans, I would have been pissed off that social media, the news outlet, is portraying this.
Oh, 100%.
I'll be like, yo, what's up, CNN?
Like, why are we... But it's not like they're just saying words. They're showing videos. And you're like, we're actually doing that stuff.
Yeah. It's
like, why hasn't nobody beat his ass?
I love how CNN or the news media is trying to play it back, like with the shooter in Midtown Manhattan, and they were like, oh, it was probably a white guy. Bro, that nigga was Mexican. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, so what he looked like. Why you doing this? He might be a white guy. You're playing it safe? Is that the safe call?
Well, actually, let's go see his DNA results. See if he's white or Mexican. Let's see where he is. Come on, man. Yeah, but I mean, I don't know. That's our reaction to this video. What do you guys think?
Peace.
Let us know.